Can few of you identified come to the mic and share? I'll give the deeper insights for the people who are not identified to identify. Please go ahead.
I was 1 year, 9 months old. I was very attached to my grandfather. He died, and I remember seeing the dead body. I felt very powerless. That there's nothing I can do. I don't remember whether I remember it as death or anything. But I remember that they were taking him away, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I don't remember crying. My dad was carrying me. All that I remember is that I just felt powerless. That whom I loved so much, he loved me so much. Always used to carry me and showed so much of love towards me. My maternal grandfather, and he was taken away from me. That's all I remember so much.
So what is at the time exactly what is the inner image you created?
There's nothing that I can do about certain.
I am powerless
Powerless.
to the life. What is happening? Understand? And what is the life image you created? Life and others.
Whatever I want, I get it, but it's snatched away from me.
It is taken away, unjust. And what is the outer image you created? How you showed yourself to others?
I was completely silent. I don't remember crying. I was just watching it helpless.
Like a withdrawal, non-reacting. You found all the three.
But what is the root pattern, Swamiji?
So inner image, I am powerless. I can't do anything. The life image is life is unjust. It takes away everything from me, whatever I like. The outer image, withdrawal, non-reaction, non-participation. Clear? See, listen. Always the inner image will be victim, powerless. How can I handle? What will happen to me? What will happen? Oh, how can I live? How many of you found your inner image exactly like this? Raise your hand. And I tell you, the life image will be always life is unjust, cheating, exploiting, cunning, not good, not right. How many of you found that? Say always the outer image will be, see, I will show you who am I. I'll show you, I'll tell you. See now, who am I? Aggressive. Just opposite to the inner image, aggressive. How many of you found out that? This is the way naturally the root pattern flows. It is like a buy one get two free. If you get the inner image, the life image and others image is a free gift for you. I tell you, no karate, no sword fight can give you the courage unless you complete the root pattern. I have neither done karate nor done any sword fighting, but see the courage with which I am handling the whole thing, the life from any side, any corner. Once you complete the root pattern, I never built a root pattern because I landed consciously. So never root pattern was built in me. There was no root pattern. I can tell you one incident for all of you to understand. You don't need to develop root pattern. All of you have developed, unfortunately. That is different. But it is not compulsory. I'll give you from my experience. But the moment I tell from my experience, you will say, oh, you are an incarnation. What is there? You will brush me aside. You can't replicate me in your life. Now it is over. You can replicate me by the completion. But you can take care your kids don't develop root pattern. That is possible. How many of you have kids below the age of 7? Raise your hand. Just listen to this and take up simple precautions and protecting them. You will protect them without developing root pattern. You will nicely guard them. See, till the age of 7, if you guard them, that's enough. After that, root pattern cannot be developed. After that, anything developed is only a pattern which can be wiped away just like that. Root pattern cannot be developed. All of you understand? So how many have kids less than the age of 7? Raise your hand. I wanted to see you guys once more. Listen to this story. This is specially for you guys. When I was, I think 3.5 to 4, my mother could not handle me. She's a very soft person. She was not able to handle me. I used to be like a Shiva Bhuta, literally. See, not just all the naughty things I do, my physical power she was not able to handle. She says that in village they will have a teakwood carts. But I was born and brought up in upper middle class joint family. We 27 kids grew up together. One kid died and 26 kids grew up together. Kind of the family has a system. They will marry only within. So anybody will be related to me at least 5 times. Means through 5 ways they will be related to me. It's a large giant family. The whole village is one family actually. Every house I see, I will see one person's photo. My great grandfather. I used to ask which god he is. My grandmother told, no, he is your great grandfather. He made this whole village. That is why this puja, when I spoke to our mother, the moment I found out she is from the same community I am born and brought up in same place, I simply told, you will be my relative. Somewhere if you take it out, dig it out, you will be my relative. Because in that village, all the families will be interconnected, and see, because they don't want the wealth to go outside, they will marry inside the family only, inside the families. My mother could not handle my physical power. She says at the age of 3, the village teakwood cart with the 4 poles for tying the mosquito net. She told me once my uncle was sleeping in that cart. She asked me, go and call him. I went and tried to call my uncle and he did not wake up. I just tumbled the cart. He's rolling. And the cart is at least 1 ton weight. 1 ton means 1000 kg. And my father told me that first time when the VHS was introduced in India, VHS means those days like a big cassette, they will put it and play the movies and they will see in the TV. How many of you have seen that VHS box? It was popular in those days. Nowadays it is not there at all. In those days it was there in India. So once the house they brought the VHS box, I took the dosa tawa. See that? In which they make dosa stone. The stone, it will be like a round shaped stone on which they make dosa. In villages they make. That is also at least some 3-4 kg. I just took that in the left hand and threw it in such a way that it went and got inserted into the VHS box. And my father says, he came and told me, it seems, no, you have to put cassette in that to see movie, not dosa tawa. My physical power, my mother was not able to handle. And there are a lot of stories. If I just pick up a stone and throw, it will fly something like 70-80 feet. And my mother used to be afraid. She used to think that some Shiva Gana or Bhoot Gana is sitting inside my body. And she went and cried to my grandfather. My maternal grandfather. He said, don't worry, I'll put him in school. My maternal grandfather has funded a local school. So half of the local school was built by him. The whole school will listen to him. He took me to the school and said, put him in the school. The headmaster said, no, age is less. My grandfather said, put whatever age you want. That is why my certificate age is more actually. And they put whatever age they want to admit me in the school, and they took me into the school. And the moment they admitted me in the school, they sent me to my class. The moment I entered the class, the first thing, the teacher, the moment he saw me, he looked at me and said, hey, don't come to the school with all this vibhuti. I was a proper orthodox Shaivite boy with full of vibhuti and rudraksha and vibhuti all over. And my grandfather has decorated me typically how he carries me to the temple. Full decoration he did. That is the only makeup we know in those days. Makeup means this all, that's all. So wear the rudraksha and put the vibhuti, kumkum and everything. And he left me in the school, and the moment I entered the class, this teacher, he said, don't come with all this vibhuti. I just put both the hands on the hip and looked him up and down. Same look, and did not even bother to respond. Just went and sat in my seat. And next day, school, same full makeup. Here, there, all my, just like our Gurukul kids do the makeup, with all the full makeup, I walked into the class. He got terribly annoyed. And he said, I told you yesterday, don't come like this. Why did you come? Again, I put the same, both the hands on the hip. His kundalini got awakened, I think. And he immediately told me, come to the teacher's room. And he went away to the teacher's room. And I just walked into the teacher's room after a few minutes. The moment I entered the teacher's room, he got up to come near me, to catch me, or to beat me. And I coolly walked in and said, please be seated. Just surely less than 4-year boy, telling him, I used to be very bulky also, fat and chubby kid. If you see the photographs as a kid, you will see chubby, you can see. This must be younger. This must be age of 2 or something. Anyhow, chubby kid. So, he could not understand. He cannot tolerate that. He could not tolerate. I said, please be seated, please be seated. See, as if he is standing up for me entering the classroom. He was shouting, you should stand outside and take permission and come in. I did not care and straight walked in, and that fellow was agitated completely. And he tried to wipe my sacred ash, vibhuti, directly with the hand. That's it. My kundalini got awakened. I just held his hand and that's all. Nicely. The child teeth. How strong the teeth was, I don't know. Nicely bit him. Both side teeth went up. One thing I can say, still he is having the mark. That's all I can say. And the fellow is screaming, hey, leave me, hey, leave me, hey, leave me. Then I slowly took my and then no kerchief and all, just with the hand I wiped my mouth. And I saw the blood in my hand, means his blood. And I was looking up. He started screaming, hey, I will go and tell the headmaster and remove you from the school. I just put my hand again on the hip, usual posture. I told in Tamil, I'll tell exact statement in Tamil and then translate. Hey, vella sonna unak dhaan vekkam. If you go out and tell, people will laugh at you only. You only should be ashamed. Then this fellow, no, even if if people laugh at me, it's okay. I'll tell and remove you from the class, school. I just looked up and said, come on, let's go to the headmaster. I will also tell. In the temple, there is a banyan tree where I used to always sit and play. You can see that banyan tree. Can you project, ma? On this banyan tree, I used to always sit, and this is where I used to play. Recently, we found out both this banyan tree and Biddi banyan tree is the same root. It was planted by somebody. Anyhow, and we sent both the samples to forensic lab in Hyderabad. They said both are planted at the same time by the same person from a same sapling. We can't say same person. They cannot say that. Same sapling. That much they confirmed. Anyhow, and this teacher had an affair with another one lady teacher. They both will come and sit under the banyan tree only. So many times I have seen them. So I said, come on, let's go to the headmaster. I'll tell the headmaster. That's all. The fellow's whole kundalini is silence. He just took his kerchief and started tying around his hand and said, okay, you can go. I will not tell the headmaster. I looked at him and said, and then just walked. After that, he never interfered in my vibhuti or my lifestyle. And very recently, maybe 4 or 5 years before, when I went to Tiruvannamalai, he came to meet me. He's retired and he's an old man. The moment he came, I just took his hand and touched him to heal. He said, Swami, you remember this mark?